right, we got one more thing to remind you of today, and that is parallel and perpendicular lines. Now remember that parallel lines are lines that go on forever in the same direction but never touch, while perpendicular lines are two lines that intersect to create a right angle. All right, you use these a lot in math class and geometry, and you also talked about them a little bit in Algebra 1 and in Algebra 2 as well. So the cool thing about the slopes of parallel lines are they are the same. Or equal. So let's say I had a line and I knew that the slope was 4/3. Well, if I know that the slope is 4/3, I know a parallel slope would also be 4/3. This is a symbol for parallel. Remember that from geometry? Okay. Perpendicular slopes are opposite reciprocals. Remember, a reciprocal is when I flip my fraction. If I'm looking for the opposite reciprocal, I would change the sign. So here, if my slope was 4/3, the perpendicular slope would be -3/4. Okay? Let's try some examples. We have to find our slope first. So I'll have m equals -1 minus 2 over 7 minus 5. -1 minus 2 is 1 over 7 minus 5 is 2. So my parallel slope would be 1/2. It's the same. While my perpendicular slope would be -2. I flip my fraction to 2 over 1, change the sign to negative. Okay, looking at example B, I have 0 minus -3 over 5 minus 7. 0 minus -3 would be a +3. 5 minus 7 is a -2. So my parallel slope would be -2/3, while my perpendicular slope would be +2/3. Oh, look what I did. I flipped it again. See, I'm just struggling, guys. I did that earlier. This would be 3/2, -3/2. There we go. One more, finding my slope. I have -2 minus a -2 over 7 minus 5. This would be 0 over 2. So which is 0. So my parallel slope would equal 0. And this one is kind of cool. If I have a horizontal slope of 0, what would be the perpendicular line? Well, it would be a vertical line. So my perpendicular slope would be undefined. All right? If you have any questions, make sure you let me know.